Welcome back, Jones family. Thanks so much for supporting Bright Steps Parent Advocacy and Documentation with Miss Jones. I definitely created this channel and created this business to support neurodivergent parents who are looking to get extra services for their kids. If you're looking for extra services for your kids, this video is for you. I will be posting every day, every other day to get information out to you all so you all will know the next steps to support your ADHD neurodivergent baby. So, the first steps that we're going to be talking about is my child ready for more support? And this is going to be a parent scorecard. Academic concerns will be the first section of our support scorecard. Academic concerns talks about struggles with reading, struggles with math, struggles with writing. It also talks about communication between classmates and falling behind classmates, homework causing frustration. My son, he does not even bring the homework home. I had to create a plan for him between me and his teacher for him to bring the homework home just so we can make sure that he's getting it done. The second section consists of behavior concerns. If your kid has frequent meltdowns, have aggressive behavior, she has a difficult time following directions, and a difficult time staying on task, frequent behavior reports from the school. Excuse me. Then you should be concerned about getting her more support. If your kid have emotional concerns like anxiety, emotional outbursts, low self-esteem, does your kid cry a lot for little things that really not supposed to matter? Do she have difficult time handling frustration and showing her frustration in a positive manner versus going to the deepest of the deepest end, like harming herself or harming others when she is upset? The next section we talk about is social concerns. Difficulty making friends. Is it hard for her to make friends at school? My kid has a hard time making friends at school. She has a hard time making friends at home. Her siblings, they have a hard time getting along most of the time, which let me know that there's a bigger issue than her just being a normal kid. Does your kid have a hard time understanding social situations? When my husband referred to my child as, hey, can you stop acting like a dog, making up all that noise, barking? She says and she cries and she screams, Daddy, I'm not a dog. She doesn't understand the social situation of that sentence. We cannot use idioms with her. She does not understand. We also support frequent peer conflicts. Does she have a problem with peer conflicts? Or she wants to be alone all the time? I have my baby ADHD does not like being with her siblings. Most of the time, she wants to be alone in her room, away from everybody. Does your baby have communication concerns? Does she have a difficulty expressing her needs? When my child is hungry, most times she cannot tell me. She gets angry instead. And I have to act, hey, wait, calm down. Are you hungry? And then she'll say yes. Do they have a difficult time answering questions, putting things into perspective, telling the story step by step of what happened? That would be a sign that they may need extra help. Does she have a time speaking and having speech difficulty understanding once again? Understanding the difficulty of following conversations and understanding directions is also different signs of your baby needing help. I don't know why I keep saying baby. My daughter is 9. She'll be 10 in 2 weeks. But she's going to be my baby forever, even though I have a 4-year-old. The next things we will be looking for to see if our kid needs the extra support. Sensory concerns. Do your kid cover their ears? The sounds. They don't like different sounds. It really frustrates them and it puts them in a shutdown mode. Too much loud noise at Disney World and Wisconsin Dells and different vacations that we take. We have to have the earbuds on her ears or making sure that she's safe enough right close to me, so she can feel safe and warm and not overwhelmed and frustrated by the noise. The next thing is sensitivity to clothing. Sensitivity to clothing. My daughter, for at least 4 years, has sensitivity to socks, sensitivity to sweaters, sensitivity to clothing. She did not keep shoes on her feet. She did not keep pants on. She would strip down in the baby uniform, which is the pamper. The socks would be irritating to her. So the doctor explained to me why. She had a sensitivity to the clothing, texture of clothing, sensitivity to food textures, pineapples or apples or different things like kiwi may be a different texture for them where they may not, and they may have a breakdown and crash out. Constant movement seeking. In my classroom, as the special education teacher, we have stools that move with motion in a circular motion to allow the student to complete the assignment even though they needed to move because of their disability. Most of my students were fighting over it, and I had 7 stools. My class was a 24 class. Everybody didn't get a chance, so I had to make a schedule of who gets the stool on which day in each 7 kids per day. But it allowed them to finish their work, to concentrate, to not fool around, to not crash out. It gave them that movement seeking moment that they needed and still was able to complete a task. The next section is overwhelmed and busy places. Like I was saying about the vacations, it can be very overwhelming when we are at Disney World and we're at Wisconsin Dells and we're at Atlanta and the different vacations that we take. We stand in long lines in very hot heat. And so she will or he will get overwhelmed in busy places, and they may need that water bottle that we took with us. They may need that extra snacks that's in our bag. Yes, we're packing extra snacks in our bag because my babies, and then I have the medicine, and we all need extra snacks. We can't go in without our water jugs, personal water jugs for the day. And we're talking 12 hours. We're at the park just having a good time. So, in those overwhelmed, busy places, we have to have things like calming cards. These is on my stand store where you can download these and print them out. And my ADHD baby, she prints these out. I'm sorry, she reads these whenever she's having a moment. And when I'm telling you, this is 5, 6 times a day where she's having a moment. And she needs to pull out those calming cards for overwhelmed, busy places. Those things go along with us wherever we may go. The next section is documentation score. We're going to give 2 points each. 2 points each for each parent that is that good parent. And no, I'm not saying you're a bad parent because you're not documenting. I had to learn how to document. This video is so you can learn how to document. So no. But we're going to give 2 points each. Did you document the behavior logs? Did you document your school emails? I'm talking about keeping all of them. Because if you address the problem with them and you notified the school and they didn't do anything about it, they are liable. They can be held liable. Did you document report cards, progress reports, doctor documentation, therapy documentation, teacher concerns that you sent this to the teacher and she didn't address the concern by supporting you at the school with the things that she's doing with your child at school that supports that behavior concern at home? Which is why it's so important for us to document at home, because our behavior concerns start at home. They don't start when they get to the schoolhouse. You may find a few different things that happen at the schoolhouse, but most of these things start at home. And the parent is able to give us the direction as teachers to know what to do, to know how to react, to know how to support their child in a situation in this moment. We need more parent advocates who are willing to speak up for their child and know what to do to support them and not make the situation worse. So the next one is meeting notes. You got 2 points for meeting notes. Do you have it? You get 3 points for advocacy scoring. Did you speak up? Did you request an evaluation? Did you request accommodations for your child when you noticed that he needed headphones to concentrate on the test? Did you request an IEP meeting when you noticed that they were not giving him the headphones during the test? They were not giving him the calculator during the test. They were not giving him the scratch paper during the test. These are accommodations that you are able to request for your child. And I can make a list of accommodations also that parents are just not aware that they need for the child that they can get for free. Did you request a 504 meeting? Did you request any concerns with the school to let them know that your child needed help and you are that serious parent? So the scoring results would definitely show 0 to 15. You started to document. You started behavior logs. You saved the emails. You collect the reports and you want to help your child. 16 to 30, it says build your evidence. That means you need to gather evidence, gather documentation. You need to meet with some teachers. Email them if you can't meet with them. I used to email my parents all the time because they were not available for a meeting. So we would keep in contact through email, through Class Dojo. Request additional data so you can keep track of the beginning of the year, what happened, the middle of the year, what happened, the end of the year, what happened. In the beginning of the year, we are basically looking at the things that says, what are we starting with to make a goal for the middle of the year, we can reach that goal. And if he hasn't reached that goal and mastered it, let's at least show some progression. And then from the middle of the year, we're taking that goal and we're going to hit it to the end of the year. And from progression, we're going to hit mastery. That was my job as a special education teacher. That is my job as a special education teacher. It's summer now, so. 31 through 45, request support. You need to request evaluations. You need to request accommodations. You need to schedule a 504 meeting, an IEP meeting. 46 points mean that you can advocate now. You're going to bring your documentation and request evaluations, accommodations, FBAs, which are functional behavior assessment, and services for your kid. The action plan is to spot it. What was the problem? Document it. Write it down. Use the app. Request it from the teacher. Support it with documentation. I help parents document, organize, and advocate for more support and services for your kid at school. Like, subscribe, and share this video if it gave you some good information. Thank you. Welcome back.